It's amazing when you trust the common message of Jesus, but it doesn't start because you want to, quote unquote, share Christ with others. It starts when you want to share your life with others. See, answering the question, why can't it be like this in my house? It's a heart question. Diversity starts in the heart. And you can't be easily offended. Because if you're offended easily, you're never going to be able to traverse the divide of culture and move into other people's lives. I remember I was talking to a lady the other day, and she talked about how she was offended because a coworker asked her a question, but within the body of her question, it seemed so prejudiced. And I said to her, I said, can you look at her question a different way? She said, what do you mean? Can you look at the fact that she may feel comfortable with you to ask you her question, though it may be fraught with prejudice or lack of cross-cultural sensitivity, but she trusts you enough that you are safe to her, that you'll be willing to answer her questions, even if I mean that you may correct her in the process. And she looked at me in this quizzical look like, never thought of it that way before. See, being offended can happen to anybody, anytime, anywhere. And if you're not careful, you'll take up that offense rather than see, maybe the offense could be used as a bridge rather than a barrier. My first time speaking in New Zealand, big conference in Wellington, New Zealand. I got picked up at the airport by the pastor who is white, lived in New Zealand for well over 40 years, though he was born in England. So we have a couple of multinational deal going on already. On the way to the conference, he said, David, I'm so thankful you're here. You're the first African-American we're ever having to address our group, and I want you to give us one of those good black sermons. Now, I could easily have been offended. And I could have just gone on that phone and called back to here to the States and tell my assistant, look, get me on the next plane. I don't need to be here. But I thought, you're dealing with a lot of things going on. You're dealing with multinational conversation. Then you're dealing with cross-cultural conversation. Then you're dealing with cross-racial conversation.